everyone, it's Diane and welcome back. This is the reading for Wednesday, the 18th of August 2021. And yes, thank you very much for coming to watch this video. I hope you're having a good morning, and let's just see what the energies are like for the day. So we've got the moon in Capricorn, so we're going to be definitely feeling our way into what we want our legacy to be. Here we go, 7 of Michael, and it's not one way or the other, so let's do that the right way up. So I'm going to choose that for the energy to go forward with the theme of Capricorn, which is about building a legacy, which is about career, which is about our ambitions. So the theme that I think is represented by this card, okay, so there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. That's the interpretation of this particular angel tarot card. Now, 7 of Michael is the 7 of swords in the traditional tarot. So it can also be just having a sense of, you know, where something is being taken away from you, where you may feel that you've been robbed of something in the past, whether it's by yourself because you haven't believed that you were capable of achieving what you wanted to, or that you were worthy of it. The 7 of swords traditionally often involves some kind of trickery, some kind of, you know, it could be that you feel that that you've been cheated in some way, that something's been stolen even from you. And if we sort of think of that in terms of career and think of that in terms of our ambitions, it could be that you felt held back. It could be that you felt the opportunities have been taken from you, that you've been robbed of those things. And that could be maybe not by yourself, not by another person, but simply by what's happening in the world. So let's just focus on that for a second, and let's just say, all right, what if that was true? What if that was true? What if you did have that sense that circumstances had taken something from you? Quite often, when things are moved from our lives, they are actually not moved completely. They are just redirected. Sometimes when we're rejected, we are being redirected. So sometimes rejection is redirection. Sometimes rejection is protection. Sometimes it's just that the timing wasn't quite right for what we were planning to do. And sometimes it's just that we hadn't quite found the deeper and more meaningful way of doing what it is we wanted to do. So this energy today, I feel, is just a reminder that your whole legacy, your perception of what you're here to do, we talked yesterday about life purpose, everything that you're actually planning, all your ambitions at this time have absolutely been coloured by everything that's been happening over the last couple of years. And this has been a kind of spiritual awakening, a mass spiritual awakening. So for most people, there has been a deepening of the understanding of what's important in life, of what makes life meaningful, what makes a life meaningful, what makes our contribution, our career, our day-to-day reality, what makes those things meaningful. So rather than seeing this as something that's been stolen from us or taken away from us, let's see it as an opportunity to transform what our original intentions were into something deeper, more beautiful, more magical, and that come from a higher and more loving spiritual perspective, because the times call for us to be more loving, more compassionate towards ourselves and towards each other. So that's the lecture over. Let's see what other cards we've got. Let's see what else we've got to add to this message, and then we'll do the individual ones. So we've also got the 2 of Raphael, which is always about coming into union. It's the 2 of Cups traditionally. So it could be about a partnerships that need to be formed. And it's really interesting because there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details, which is the angel tarot, the Archangel Power Tarot. interpretation of that card. And then right on top of that, you've got two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So this is definitely a message that's saying that for many of you out there, for many of us, it's really important to collaborate now, to join forces with others, whether that's in a group or whether that's in a partnership. It may be that it's time for you to actually work with one other person who has a similar vision to make things happen in a more powerful way, to make things happen faster, or just for you to keep each other motivated and keep each other on track. Maybe you have different resources to bring, different skills to offer that will create a wonderful synergy. So the message of today is that to achieve your greatest ambitions, it may be a good idea to think about what collaborations and what partnerships you can form. I'm going to choose one more tarot to see whether it endorses that. We've got the Three of Ariels. So we're at the beginning of a venture, at the beginning of something. It's almost like the apprenticeship stage. So for many people, they will have come out of, all of these changes and transitions that we've been going through, thinking, I definitely want to do something new. I definitely want to do something different. For some people, you will be at the beginning of a new job or a new career, and you may be thinking, well, okay, this is better than what I was doing before, but I still want to create something that's more in line with me, with who I am, with the dreams that I feel were taken from me before. And in order to do that, you might feel that you want to start a collaboration or a partnership or work in groups. It's very important for all of us to actually start to work together towards all of our goals and dreams in the world generally. So I think that's the message of today. Come together as, was it the Beatles or was it John Lennon? I can't remember. I think it was the Beatles. Okay, so let's pick some cards, a card for each sign now, and just see where we're going. So we're talking about ambitions. We're talking about the best way to move forward, to move towards your ambitions and your goals, and whether, ooh, they all want to come out. Calm down, cards. Okay. So, yes, what is the best way for each sign to achieve their ambitions? Okay, let's just see. Aries. Oh my goodness. Really, Aries? Okay, this could not be any clearer. Friends and colleagues, Aries, you definitely need to work with people. Whatever your goal is, whatever your vision is, just, hand on heart, ask yourself, have you been able to achieve it on your own? And that saying, if you keep doing what you always did, you'll keep getting what you always got. So this is where you need to perhaps reconsider your plans and tweak things a little bit. Invite some people in to help you with your goals and dreams, or to come up with other goals and dreams and inspirations, because you will work very well with people at this time. I feel that's been a part of your personal shift in all of these changes that have been going on, that you've actually learned how to work better with people. A lot of Aries are going to be out there throwing their hands up in horror and saying, no way. But whether you are actually doing that now or not, it's something that has mellowed, has softened within you, that you've learned a little bit more about how to balance yourself within partnerships, and how to hold your boundaries in place, and where you need to compromise and where you don't necessarily need to compromise. So maybe it's time to just give that another go and experiment a bit more. Okay, you'll get there faster. Okay. Taurus, hidden motivations, intention. It's all about intention for you, Taurus. It's all about you being very honest with yourself, being very clear with yourself about what you really want to achieve, and trusting yourself a little bit more. Also, just be aware of where there are energies around you that maybe are not as crystal clear as you thought they were. Yeah, I just feel like there's something within you that's waiting to burst forth, Taurus. And I felt this yesterday, like there's something else that's waiting to be birthed. And you're kind of either holding yourself back, or you're just listening to criticism, or you're just not trusting yourself somehow, or you're not, you're trusting someone else's thoughts and ideas about things. But, you need to stop overthinking it. and just take action and stop worrying too much. Just get everyone around you to be very clear about what they want, why they want it, and whether they can actually come together, work together as a team. It could be that there's a partnership that you're considering, or a group that you're considering that doesn't have, you know, the same motivations as you. And it doesn't mean that they're not good motivations. Hidden motivations, you know, it's easy to think, oh, that's bad, that means people have got bad motivations. No, motivations are sometimes just not always clear. So sometimes it's just a question of clarifying everyone's motivations and making sure everyone's coming from the right space. Or it could just be that to make sure that everyone has the same expectations, let's put it like that. So just clarify that, and I think that will help you to work in partnership, work in groups better, and to move forward more quickly. Oh, it's complicated, tricky. Okay, Gemini, letting go. Yes, you had a message about letting go yesterday, Gemini. You've got to let go of something that just doesn't suit you anymore. You've got to let go of the need to control everything. You've got to let go of things that just don't work or didn't work and won't ever work. You know, whether that's relationships, people, things, jobs, whatever it is, there's an energy in your life that you need to let go of so that you can really see who you are. When you can really see who you are, then you can start to allow yourself to go forward with your plans and ambitions. You can do it for yourself. You just need to believe that you can. I think that's the message there. That's what I felt coming through intuitively anyway. So yeah, take all your energy back, you know, take your power back and bring your energy, regroup, regroup. And you've also got 3, which is your number, really, you know. Stop overthinking it, take your energy back, take your focus back, and move forward under your own steam. Let go of any dependence or codependence or, you know, anything like that, and just go forward. Just trust yourself, just blaze a trail. Cancer, you have to stop looking back over regrets from the past. I mean, you know, that's kind of one of the things you do, Cancer. Love you to bits, but, you know, I've got so many beautiful Cancerian friends, and you know, this is something that you need to do right now if you're going to move forward with your ambitions and your goals, is to just stop thinking about the things that you've lost. Stop having regrets over the opportunities that you didn't take, or the things that you thought you were cheated out of, or the things that people didn't have the same motivation as you, or didn't have the same energy or commitment as you, or the jobs that you didn't get, or the bosses that put you down, or any of those things that you coulda, woulda, shouldas, or that, you know, could have been a contender, any of that sort of energy, Cancer. If you can just let go of that sense of loss, you will be able to go after what you want. You know, your ship is out there. It wants to come in. Just allow it. Just allow it, man. Cancer. Leo. What do Leos need? Intuition and manifestation. Leo, you need to get back on the ball, is what I heard. Just as I was looking at this spherical shape here, you need to get back on the ball. Kind of, it feels like mentally, emotionally, like with clarity of spirit, of intention, of knowing you can do it, knowing you've got this. You know, you can literally reach out into the ethers and bring something forth now that you really, really want, that's really dear to your heart. You need to connect with your intuition to really check and double check that sense that what you suspect might be true is true, that it is yours to have and that you can have it. And then you need to just bring it in. Just bring it in. It's yours. Leo, Virgo. Virgo people. Kindred partnership. Oh my God, Virgo. Virgo. So this is all about, this spread is all about not going it alone anymore, working in partnership, you know, divinely guided and ordained partnership. And you've got kindred partnership on top of that. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. It's time. It's time. You've got to let those barriers down. You've got to get out of that room, that house, that flat, whatever it is. You've got to get out there. You've got to, you know, I do feel for some Virgos, you've got to start dating. You've got to get out there again. And for some of you, yes, this is about ambitions. This is about going forward. Some of you, this is a business partnership. This is collaboration, creative partnerships that don't have anything to do with love or romance. But I just feel strongly that for some of you, oh my goodness, you are actually starting to get focused again on your career goals and ambitions, and to the point where you're not going to drop the ball and you can afford to just let your guard down a bit and let someone in. I feel there's a fear that if you let someone in, it's going to take you off focus, take you off course with your ambitions and with your work, and your focus is going to get diluted. It's not that. It's not that. Okay, if it doesn't feel right for you, trust yourself, trust your timing, and just don't leap. But for some of you, it's time. You need to not be alone anymore. For some of you, it really is that you just need to work with someone, that you need to collaborate and you need to join forces with someone. You need to have a strong creative alliance. You might already be in a partnership, a relationship. You might be very happy. That might be all great and good. But you might need to actually establish a different kind of partnership with a kindred spirit that you can work really well with. Someone who has the same vision and dreams and goals as you, so you can push each other forward a bit. For some Virgos, you might actually be doing both. It's not necessarily advisable, but you might actually find that your divine partner is someone that you can collaborate with, and you can encourage each other, and that you can work together. And you need, Virgo, actually, more than anything, this is it. You need to have someone whose vision for the future is totally aligned with you being able to tuck yourself away and work to your heart's content and focus on your mission and your ambitions and your goals without them taking anything from you energetically, emotionally. You need someone who is high vibe and low maintenance, as someone I know once said. High vibe, low maintenance. Someone who is not going to pull your focus away from your mission. You cannot be doing that anymore. You cannot do that. You cannot be, taking care of stray, wounded puppies. The world needs you. So you need, if you can find someone or be with someone who will work with you, in fact, not just someone who tolerates what you do, not just someone who lets you do it and doesn't pull your focus away and doesn't distract you or drain you, not just that, someone who actually pushes you forward, who makes you better than you are, better than you think you can be, and better than you ever were, someone who wants your best, who wants to see you shine in the world, who wants to see you achieve your dreams and goals. Amen. Okay, so Virgo, Libra, family, friends and guides. Lovely. So Librans, you need to have your peeps around you now. You need to have your peeps. That's your group. You do need to have whatever that stable foundation of people around you is. It might not always feel perfect. Things might not always go perfectly, but they are your team. And you can go forward with that team now in a way that maybe you haven't always trusted. Maybe you haven't always been able to trust consistently. Maybe there have been bumps in the road. But also your family, your friends are also a part of your team. Anyone who supports you is a part of your team. Anyone around you. It might be that you have, friends coming in around you now who want to be a bigger part of your vision, your career ambitions. And maybe you need to let that energy in a little bit more, because the team is great, but maybe the team also needs to feel a bit more like family, or a bit more like friendship, or whatever. It doesn't feel as if there's anything to be corrected here with you, Libra. It just feels as if you need to lean on the teams that you have, the friends, the families, your guide team, and trust that you can work in collaboration with them to move your dreams and your goals forward, your ambitions forward. I need to hurry up now, okay, and make these happen in time. Scorpio, true love. Okay, Scorpio, so for you as well, creative partnerships, creative collaborations could be also a love thing, but it could also be that this is about self-love, that this is about not questioning and second guessing yourself anymore about whether you're able to achieve your ambitions, and just trusting yourself. You know, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Go and look in the mirror now. It's the most obvious thing. We hear it so much. We talk about self-love, but we don't always know what does it mean to embody that vibration. You know, just go and look at yourself and just ask yourself whether you're actually, when you're around and about your daily activities, ask yourself whether you're actually seeing and perceiving yourself the way that you truly are. Go and look in the mirror now and look at yourself as you truly are. Look at the beauty that's there. You know, look at your soul, the beauty of your soul, and ask yourself whether you're allowing that to really come through. And trust yourself to just take the next step, even if you don't understand what self-love means. For you, self-love means boundaries, good boundaries, not inviting in energy that's going to drag you down, taking good care of yourself. But for you right now, self-love is going to mean actually trusting yourself to go forward and to achieve your dreams. Okay. Scorpio, Sagittarius, happy success. Well, Sagittarius, you know, the sign of optimism, the sign of going forward, the sign of belief, the sign of adventure and travel and all of those things, and expansion. You know, what you really need to know is that you actually deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be successful. If you're sort of sitting around wallowing in self-doubt at all, it's time for you to just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and just throw yourself back out there again, and just know that you can accomplish the dreams that you set out to, and that you can still achieve all of that. It's still there for you. Capricorn, victim mentality. All right, Capricorns, it's really time to stop that now. It's really time to, okay, and this, I don't like this card sometimes because I think there's just too much victim blaming and victim shaming, and sometimes you do go through tough times and you do go through crap, and it just feels like there's no one there to help you, and there's just no one there for you, no one's got your back, and there's no way out, and all of this stuff. There are those times, so ignore the name of this card. Let me just give you my sense of what this is. You have the power to change it, however dreadful it seems. Right now, you have the power to change it. The moon is in your sign. Your sign is all about ambition. You have the power to change what's happening. You have the power to look for a better opportunity, whether it's a better job, whether it's a better business idea or career, or, you know, we were talking about life purpose. There's always a solution somewhere, or as Marie Forleo says, everything is figure-outable. This is your meditation for the day, Capricorn. Figure out the figure-outable. Figure out what's possible, okay? And that will drag you out of that feeling of despair. Okay, Capricorn, Aquarius, discovery. Aquarius, what is it that you're about to discover? Something new, something exciting. There's something hiding away, some hidden gem within the creative outlets, the creative possibilities, the new vision, the new inspirations, the new ideas that you've got. There's something hidden away that you are not yet seeing, but you are about to see, and you're sitting on a gold mine, I've just heard, and I don't know whether that's to do with your gifts that you're not using, whether it's to do with collaborations and partnerships. Yes, so let's relate it. Remember, that's what we were talking about at the beginning, and for you Capricorn as well, collaborate, you know, talk to other people, see who can work with you on, you know, your new mission. Sorry, Aquarius. So Aquarius, there is a great opportunity for you to collaborate with someone that you're not even seeing yet, possibly because it's right under your nose, or it's too obvious, or it's just like, really, could it really be there? Could it really be true? Am I imagining it? Is it, you know, could that really be for me? It's like divining in the water, you know, feeling around there. Is there really something precious under there, some precious thing for me? Who me? Some of you, I'm hearing, it's like it's been a long time that you've had this vision or this dream, or that you've felt held back, or felt that you've been denied. And it's about saying, right, what is that thing? What is either the person or the group or the idea even that I need to let in and collaborate with? Pisces, great gratitude. So Pisces, you know, here you are connecting with the animals, out in nature, talking to the birds, and you're being asked to really, really celebrate and appreciate the little things that happen every day that enrich every moment, the beautiful outdoors, the trees, the birds, the grass, the wild flowers, the air that you breathe, the water that you shower with, the lakes, the rivers, the streams, the lovely loving conversations that you have with your loved ones, just the small things, that your favorite breakfast, your favorite way to, you know, I don't know, to wear your clothes and style yourself, just anything at all. Tiniest little things can bring you joy in the moment, and some of your ambitions depend on you actually getting back into that gratitude mindset again, rather than thinking about what you've lost or what you haven't achieved yet. Have gratitude for what's here right now and allow that to shift your vibration back into a vibration of higher possibility. I actually feel that, you know, just in terms of collaboration, for you it's about a divine collaboration, because you're always about connecting with you know, the more spiritual, with whether it's the God of your understanding, your higher self, your guides, or with nature. In fact, you need to really allow that back in and allow it to guide you, allow that source energy and wisdom to guide you back into your path, back onto your path. Okay, that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and thank you very much for listening. Once again, if you like doing timestamps, please do the timestamps below. I would love that. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Thank you for being here. You can also see all the links below to book a reading or to buy me coffee or for anything else that, you know, you could possibly conceive of. Send me a message if you like. Say hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going well for you. Take care. Bye.